Yes. Wed Nation, how are we doing? What's going on? What's cooking? Good morning. Happy bank holiday. It's a bank holiday here in the UK. That's why I've come on this at this time, because normally I should have come on before 12, at least by 11:30, but it's a bank holiday today, and I'm sure most people have had a lie-in, and I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday. So while it's a bank holiday in the UK, it's not a bank holiday anywhere else. So other people are going on about their business, building their lives, building their career, building their dreams. And so it's time for you to do the same. As you know, every Monday we set our goals. We set our goals because we are goal-driven, result-driven, and of course we're hungry for that dream to manifest. So what are we going to do? Good morning, Maura. You're doing it up. So every Monday, we set our activity-based goals. We set activity-based goals because we control what we do. We cannot control what anybody else does. So, when we do what we do, certain reactions and actions and results are meant to happen and manifest for us because we are walking towards where we say we are going. If I woke up today and I was saying I was going to London and I have to be in London by 3 p.m., I wouldn't be sat here right now. I'd be on a train, maybe holding this live on a train, on a bus, or driving and telling you I'm heading to London because I know I have to be in London by 3 p.m. So when you're walking towards your dreams, you take certain actions that are pointing towards that dream. So in case of your business, whether you own your business or you are running a business as a representative or a distributor, commission-based, affiliate, network marketing, MLM, the best foundation for your business right now today, if you want to get results, is called prospecting. You have to prospect. You have to reach out to new people. Every business thrives on new blood, new customers, new buyers, new business partners. And that's how you grow, by connecting with other people and talking to them, qualifying them, determining their need, and definitely inviting them to take a look and make an order or join your team. Lord comes with you and build that thing. So there's no such thing as a no production week for a winning entrepreneur, because if you are doing the work, if you are setting your action-based goals, then you are doing the work, and therefore you are producing results. Results don't necessarily show up today. There is no single person that ever carried a fetus in 2 minutes and gave birth to it the next day. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're a mother, you carried that thing for 9 months in you, and you were waiting for a day when it will pop out, and then it was a baby. It wasn't a full-grown, ready to work, ready to hit the ground, serve you and serve humanity child. It was a baby, an infant. So give your business half a chance. Go out there and do the work, because when you do the work, you have planted the seed, you're nurturing it, you are going towards your results. And when you get the results, it does not necessarily mean you've broken even and you're getting profits. It means you are getting something back for your efforts. And if you are tracking those actions and results, you will know when you have broken even, and you will know when you're now hitting residual income that is profitable time and time again, week on week, month on month, year on year. So don't give yourself any excuses why, oh, this week I did not do anything, so next week I'll do double. Just do the work. Set yourself goals. Tell yourself how you're going to prospect this week. How many people will you follow up this week? How many people will you present your business to? Now, that is a hard one to determine if you're not doing the prospecting and the follow-up. If you do the prospecting and follow-up, you can set a very basic number and say, this week I intend to expose my business to at least 10 people. Now, that can be based on knowing that you're going to be reaching out to 100, 150 people, of which a percentage of that will agree to take a look because they are open. And then a percentage of that will actually take a look because they are genuine. Because some people will say they'll take a look and then they take you around on a run-around chase just so they can take a look at your business or platform or product or offer. So set yourself those goals. Know what you've been doing before that has worked for you, and therefore keep doing that. Scale up on that. Increase the numbers on that. Put more pressure on that. produce momentum on that, and you'll see your results get better and better and better. And there's nothing better than writing down your goals on paper and seeing them day on day. And when you look at those goals, you also created a visual representation of those goals and visions and mission, and you can see that, oh my goodness, when I started this year, I was chasing XYZ on my vision board, and I've actually hit a milestone towards that vision, or I've actually hit that mark on that vision board. When you don't write things, when you don't put them down on paper, you are lying to yourself. And that's why we created for you the winning planner, so that you can write things down, you can get in there, write things down, see how you're doing, see if you were focused, see if you were present, look after yourself, eat right, hydrate, speak to yourself, read the right things, make notes, schedule things, reschedule, prioritize, do the work. Do the work. And if you're using the planner, are you still using the planner? Have you got your next planner? I'm sure you have run out of planner. So that means you should be getting new planner. Anywho, you don't have to buy the winning planner, by the way. Just buy yourself a planner. Just buy yourself a journal. Buy yourself a diary that allows you to get these things in order. Set your goals. Speak some goodness into your life. See where you are at as you go. Prioritize your tasks. And assess your day every day. That's all it is. The planner does that for you. It gives you the pointers to do these things all day, every day. So if you are also very, very focused on what you're doing, you must have an accountability partner, someone who you brainstorm with, someone who you kind of rub your ideas off on. You kind of show them and let them know where you are at and where you're going and what you intend to do. And then you keep them updated on where you are at. They may or may not guide you in any way. They may just be somebody you just bounce ideas off, and they are rooting for you and they are your biggest fans, or they could be somebody who also helps you to grow towards that direction, because they are in that niche and in that space and they can help you. So do that. Now let's look at what's changing on Facebook, shall we? Ooh, good morning, Wed Nation. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about the changes that are going on Facebook now. You all know that Facebook is changing because I gave you the heads up sometime earlier this year, I think, or late last year. And then I've been sharing snippets of what's changing on Facebook. And just last week, Bonani shared with us a video by Zuckerberg on what his vision is for Facebook. And that excites me. Good morning, B. How are you doing? I was talking about you just a minute ago. Get some. So here's the lowdown on what's coming your way, right? And the fact is, we all love Facebook. We all are on Facebook with a mission, and we all want to work with Facebook to manifest that mission. So they've already rolled out a new change in the newsfeed. The newsfeed is changing. Now, I knew that, and I knew then, and I know now that it's not going to go away completely. But they're rolling out changes to the way the newsfeed is laid out, and so you want to change with the change and be ready for that change when it comes your way. For some of us, the change has already come. For some of you, you may not see the change yet. I'm sure, I think it's mostly for people, group admins, people in the USA, people inside of Facebook developers. We are already seeing the new layout inside of the newsfeed. So I do not think it will go away completely, but I know that it's definitely changing for the better. Whether it's for the better of the social user, I don't know. I'm not on Facebook as a social user. I'm on Facebook as a business builder and an influencer and expanding my network. So if you have already got the new Facebook look, type yes in the comments below and give us a screenshot, right? I will let you see what that looks like as it goes. I'm not going to be spoilers, because I want you to get it and be excited when you get it. Yeah, love they limit what people can see of you, less talking. I agree to a great extent. Yesterday I was filling out a survey that Facebook, I'm sure maybe you've been asked as well, either as a group admin or Facebook just wants to hear your view. And one of the things they asked was my opinion on the Facebook, the layout, the way it is going. And one of the things I said was Facebook invited human beings like me to come on as a social platform. It encouraged us to bring our friends, family, our sorority sisters and brothers, people from our former colleges, schools, people we've met on the high street, school get mamas and papas, workmates and colleagues, everything. Bring them, invite them on Facebook, and you can start a whole new community in the digital space. But once we came on Facebook, Facebook pulled the rug from under our feet and decided they will decide how much of what we share goes to those people that we've actually invited to share with. So for me, that is something I gave as feedback. I said, take Facebook back to where it was, but also implement the new systems and the new apps so that social users are actually encouraged to stay, because they are the very people that we actually show our promotional offers to, that we advertise to, and that's where Facebook's revenue comes from advertising. And so if you are alienating the social users by making their content literally sit on their own newsfeed like their Billy No mates, they will leave. And before you know it, you'll have situations like Bebo, High Five. Who remembers those platforms? Sue, remember them? Anybody? So we don't want our Facebook to go that way. So here is what's changing on Facebook. Events and groups are taking center stage on Facebook. They're moving away from the focus from the newsfeed to events, number one, and groups, number two. So one of the things that I noticed, at least a couple of my coaches were doing, was every time they were going to do a live, they created an event and they invited several people to that event, telling you this. I'm sure they sent out an invitation to all their friends, inviting you to the event, which is going to be a Facebook Live on XYZ topic. So the Facebook Live becomes an event. And I kept thinking, why is she doing this? She doesn't need to do this. After all, we'll get a notification. Now, remember what I told you about events, and I was encouraging you to do events. Everyone you invite to an event will get a notification of the event, of that invitation, whatever updates you make, when you go live on that event, when the event happens, after the event, assessment of the event. So anything to do with that event, you will receive a notification 100%. Now with a normal standard live, like Julie just goes live when she goes live, she doesn't really tell people I'm going to go live because she believes she has told you when she's going to go live on the last live. But then again, there are people who didn't watch the last live, so they don't even know you. That is how you get them to get to your event. Because every single person who has been mentioned and invited to an event will receive a notification whether they accept the invitation or not. You have the new Facebook, notice that, yeah. See, there you go, Bonani. That's why I was saying that I will not do spoilers. Check what your Facebook looks like, and you'll see that the other posts who have the old Facebook still. It's a big, exciting thing. And groups are top and center on that newsfeed on mobile. The groups are top, and they give you notifications of what the groups are doing, what your groups are up to, who has done what on your group, and the groups that you're active in. So groups, events, stories. Groups, events, stories. In other words, building community. So Facebook says it's placing groups front and center as a cornerstone of how it wants to build the business and how it wants us users to think of the main Facebook app. Now, the events are getting a fresh coat of paint as one of the most used parts of the app to keep users coming back day in, day out, because events, like I said, everybody who is invited to an event, whether you accept the invitation or not, will receive a notification of what's going on with that event until the event is been and gone. And so Facebook wants you to use these things more and more as a business user, as a charity, as a ministry, as a vocational user, or even as a social user. Now, as a social user, Facebook is saying create communities. For instance, have a family group, have a church group, have a women in business group, have a whatever it is you do, have an office group, where your office hangs out on Facebook, where you share brainstorm ideas about your office stuff. In other words, Facebook is saying, instead of just talking about you and your life, how about you communicate with others on a similar journey in your different areas of your life: spiritual, physical, social, economic, global, financial, and all that jazz. So the focus is on groups and events for you marketers who are going to win on Facebook. If you're going to win, you better be up to speed with what's going on. And obviously, like you know, I bring the juice here in the den for you, and I give you the details, the nuances, so that you know what is working for you. This time, exactly, Bonani, you want Facebook to work for you. And if you follow what I share, and also what you probably will find out in other groups and in your other trainings with other people, you will definitely make Facebook rain blessings on you. So Facebook is all about building community. So as a business owner, you should be building community. And you all know, I don't need to say this cliche as it is, that your network is definitely tagged to your network. So build that network and create and attend events. And creating an event is as simple as telling people you're going to go live and talk about a specific topic. Otherwise, you wouldn't be creating many events, would you? Unless you are leading or facilitating or being part of a workshop or a mastermind or a live event. The quickest way to create events is to create an event about your training that you're going to talk about, and you post it and you invite everybody to your event. That everybody receives a notification that you're going to go live. You'll have more people come on your live. For a while, I was getting less and less views on my videos until I started using that trick. Now, chances are you may not have received a notification, because I assume you guys will be on the ball with the public lives that I share, because you know the value I put out and the value I put in here in the den. So participate in other people's groups, because that tells Facebook that you are not just a taker, you're also a giver. In groups that are useful to those areas of your life: spiritual, physical, social, economic, global, financial. Participate in those groups, share tips, share value, connect with other people that are walking that journey, and I'm going to share with you what Facebook is going to do for you that's going to excite you. Create your own group, obviously. Now, I had a group called Social Creatives Hub that I archived. I'm actually resurrecting that group. I'm going to remove a ton load of people, probably take it right back to maybe just 5-10 people, and start building from there. It's going to be what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be almost like the marination pot for the Winning Entrepreneurs Den and Jet Set Academy Coaching. In other words, the Kalunji Group brand. So that is where you can send people if you want them to learn about the den. It's going to be there to the Social Creatives Hub. So I'm going to tell you about Facebook pages, Bonani. They're not dying a slow death. Absolutely not. Because that's where Facebook bread and butter is, you see. So they cannot kill them. I'm going to share with you what groups do. Now, if you're in network marketing, it's absolutely essential and beneficial for you to have a group whereby you talk about your company, you talk about your successes. You have people talking about their successes. You have people talking about their rank advancements. You have people talking about their sales. You're welcoming people and congratulating them for bringing a new team member, a new representative, a new distributor, for moving up a new rank, where you have information about your comp plans and your pay structure and how you sell. And if you don't have that group, be the leader, stand in your authority and create that group. And then go ATM your face off. You know what ATM means, don't you? It's like having an MBA. ATM is add tag message. There's a training right here in the den about ATMing your face off and building that business. That's why I taught it to you. And I thought you would take that and run away with it and be rank advancing every other month. But clearly you didn't get that. ATM your face off, guys. Add someone to a group. Having invited them and told them there is this group that talks about XYZ, having qualified their need and therefore determined that they are open, you then add them to the group and tag them in the pinned and in the announcement post, because it used to be pinned posts, announcement that talks about the group, your product, your services, and how they'll benefit from it. Preferably that video that you share with people. It should be one of the top resources inside of that announcement. The comp plan, and how your team vision, your campfire. You're creating a campfire or there is one already and you're part of it, now get more active there. And then message them to let them know I've added you to the group following our conversation regarding all about the amazing lotion and potion that I told you about. Well, I've added you to our lotion and potion group where we talk about all things lotion and potion, where you'll find other people who are using the lotion and potion, where you'll find people who've got results with the lotion and potion, and people who are also getting paid to promote that lotion and potion. If it resonates with you, please do feel free to let me know, and I'll get you the form as soon as possible and we'll get you started, or you can make your order as well. So if it's not for you, please let me know so I can remove you or remove yourself at your earliest convenience. Be in your authority. Be confident about what you're saying to people with regards to your product, service, or platform, because that's how you will get to rank advance and you will hit those milestones you're wanting to hit. So add tag message, ATM. Now, here's why you want to consider that in your business. As a marketer, as a network marketer, as a business owner, right? Facebook wants you and I all to stay on Facebook. So sending people away to other platforms is not what Facebook wants you to do. So it's literally saying stay inside of Facebook. And when you create a group and you put the video links there, and you create a system where people feed their information there, where people share their testimonies there, where people talk about their results and wins there, you are creating a community and you're getting Facebook excited because you're creating an active community, and Facebook will reward you for it. How? By spreading your personal posts to a wider community, including people who have similar interests as you but are not your friends. You will appear in their news feed. This is very exciting, guys. Pay attention. Because until now, you only appeared in your friends and friends of friends news feeds and followers. With the new Facebook rollout, when you are active in a specific community and you are part of the soul and salt of the earth in that community, Facebook will spread your message to people that know nothing about you but have those interests, because it sees them in the things they talk about, they share, in the ads that are shown on their news feed, on their personal feed. Facebook will start to show your content like it is an advert to them without you paying for the advertisement. Are you getting how deep this is, guys? Exciting stuff. So get active in groups. In a group like the Den, it shouldn't be like when you scroll up and down, you only see posts by Julie or Hazel. You should be starting conversations, asking questions, starting surveys, and being more active on the videos. Even if you replay a video at some point, you should be able to make a comment for the insight you've picked up in that video again. So that somebody who is new to the Den can actually pick up that insight, and they'll look up to you as that person who has brought the insight up. Now, let me tell you what that does to that person. If at some point that person finds a problem with their business, or the comp plan changes in their network marketing company, or God forbid they decide to walk away, guess who they'll look up to, and guess who they might go to start a new business? You. Because you've been showing up and showing them that you are the kind of person they want to hang out with and they want to work with and they want to lock arm with and start afresh with. So if you keep quiet in your corner and you only do things your way, you are missing out on those potential people who just come to you out of the blue and decide they want to work with you because their company is not working for them, because you've shown up as a leader. So that's why I am resurrecting the Social Creatives Hub to incubate new marketers, business owners who may or may not decide to either invest in themselves in Jet Set Academy coaching, in the Kalunji Group products, or in the Winning Entrepreneurs Den. So other savvy marketers, business owners, and corporates interact in groups more than on pages. If you've noticed, a lot of people are now interacting in groups more than on pages. Personally, I interact more in groups than on pages. And when I say pages, I'm not knocking pages. Community is built in a group as opposed to a page. Pages are for advertising, and that answers your question, Bonani. Your Facebook page is for advertising. And remember, I've been pushing you hard to build up your Yanafela group as opposed to the page. Until you're ready to put some dollar behind your Yanafela page, your page is a bloody waste of your time, if I may say that frankly. You want to post there once a day. You want to engage and pull out the people that are engaging on your page and point them to your group and tell them that's where the action is at. That's where you can serve them better. That's where you post the promotions and you post the cool things that are happening in the Yanafela Collective's ecosystem and organization. So groups are for building community, which is where Facebook is pointing to. Pages are for the advertising dollar, which Facebook is not about to kill. Trust me on that. Jackson Wanyama, good to see you. Get some. Right, so groups can be searchable via Google. Did you know that? So long term, you create a group that is worthy, that is popping, that people are active in. When people are searching for your kind of offer or platform or product, your group will show up in Google searches. So you want to build that group. Like I said, if you're building it from scratch, you add tag message. ATM, go find that training inside of the 2018 trainings. Add tag message. ATM. It's the quickest, most effective, very simple way, duplicable way, multiplicable way to build a network marketing business. Period. Add tag message. One day you'll tell me. Okay, so if you want me to do a deeper training on it again, please put your hand up. I get enough hands up on this video. I will do a deeper training on add tag message. If the training that's inside is not deep enough already. Or I will refresh the training so that it's fresher in your minds and be deeper for you, because Facebook is telling you, go and use your groups and win big on Facebook. So Facebook is making a concerted effort to ensure that groups are visible in every part of the app. In some areas of USA, you can promote groups in areas like the marketplace, in Facebook Watch. It's amazing what Facebook is trying to do with groups. So you can imagine when it rolls out to all the rest of the world, like the Facebook Lives did, because in the beginning, only a few people could do Facebook Lives, and we were like, oh my goodness, they can do live video on Facebook. We're gonna do amazing stuff. Now we can all do live videos. Yeah, your Shamba boy, your house girl, your whatever, they can all do a live video if they wanted, if they have a smartphone. So it's also building specific tools tailored towards groups, like the new listing format for groups, focused on finding new jobs, buying buttons built in, live broadcasts for groups that focus on selling used products or products that you can use, tangible, touchable, testable products. All these things are being tailored for groups because Facebook wants people to be more in groups so that it knows these are the people you really want to interact with. And if you notice, a couple of months ago, you could see who has posted and how many posts they've posted right on your homepage. You would see on your friends, you would see Jackson has 10 posts. Maureen has 5 posts. Bonani has posted twice. Martha has no posts. Now, there's nothing. In other words, you're either their friend or you want to hang out with them, so you're going to go check them out, or they'll just be appearing on your friend list, but they're not really your friend. And if they are not in any groups that you interact with, your relationship with them will drop so much, they will not know anything that's happening in your ecosystem on Facebook, period. So Facebook is saying you either know each other, or you're working together, or you're collaborating, or there is no relationship between you, and therefore there is no community between you. So I hear you thinking, with the new Facebook design, all this work, all this stuff we have to do with groups, blah, 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 isn't it time consuming? 9 months it took you in your mother's belly. If you're a mother and a father, it took you 9 months to get your baby. So ask yourself if it's worth having, if it will help me build my brand, if it will help me rank up, if it will help me build that community that I'm wanting to build so that my income trebles or whatever the figure you want to do. Is it worth it? You were not born overnight. Rome was not built in one night. Neither was Kampala, London, Timbuktu, or whatever. So get on with it. I believe as an entrepreneur, you must adapt. So you decide to say no to certain things if that's how you you get to do the work you need to do. That means you may defer some things so that you can build the community you need to build to enjoy the results you're looking to enjoy. And don't name that group your company name. Because I'm sure you have people who are bashing social media and Facebook left, right, and center in your company. For those of you in network marketing, give it a name that you can grow with. If you change companies, your group will always be there because you didn't name it the name of your company. So give it a generic name that if you ever changed companies, if your company closes, and they do close, I mean, I'm not talking Greek here. Some companies just disappear off the face of the earth. We hope yours doesn't, but if it did, you wouldn't be lost without, now you have to start a whole new group because that group you created was named whatever the name of the company. It was named Namwanje Sylvia, whatever. No, don't name it your name. Don't name it your company name. Give it a generic name that you can pass on and you can build, rebuild, change, amend if things change in your organization. So, you can either start a group or grow an existing one, or partner up with somebody who already has a group and become a moderator or admin in their group and become active. Don't become a side watcher. Don't become, in my language, we call it kamoli. You're hanging in those little vents up there looking inside. Don't be that person, right? Be active, engage, ask questions, share value, bring things that are productive to the group and help other people grow. Answer questions when people ask them, as opposed to waiting for whoever the admin is to come and answer the bloody question when it's asked. You have an opinion, you have answers, and sometimes your answer is what the other person is looking for. Here's the thing. Don't say you were not warned. Inside of the den, you receive information that I receive through Facebook developers, through Facebook, what's the word? Not just developers, but Facebook business owners, Facebook admins, and so many other different places that I hang out so that you have the edge. You may or may not know you've got the edge, but I'm telling you, you have the edge. And it's up to you to embrace that blessing and run with it, or act like you don't have the edge and get no results in your business that you're looking for, because you may be getting some results, but are you getting the results you're looking for? You should be if you hang out in the den for more than 6 months. Now, I've built my business 97%, and this is because I track my actions, so I'm not just throwing out a percentage to impress you. 97% of my business has been organically built via social media on 2 platforms, Facebook and Pinterest. And that's because I have a focused online presence where I point people to once I'm done sharing with them what value I share with them. I don't tell them, go find me on my Facebook. I tell them, go find me on my home. Come to my home. You're invited to the party. Come to my blog. Come to my this. I point them somewhere where they'll find the value off of these platforms and know that I am not just based on Facebook. I am a brand, and I represent a brand that is not just on Facebook. Now, if you're in network marketing, you absolutely do not need to create your own Facebook, Facebook, social presence. You can actually just use social media as your marketplace, as the place where people find you and learn more about you. But I want you to ask you this question. How many of your leaders in your company, in your communities, do you know who are crushing it, who are impacting lives, who do not have a focused online presence that talks about them and their values? How many? So, if you're wanting to be a leader, if you're wanting to step in that space and impact lives on a major level, it is time for you to get that web page built. It doesn't have to be 5 pages, 10 pages. Just start with a web page. It will cost you, what, £300? £300. That's what we charge K-Web Solutions to build a page. That's one page which talks about you, and when someone scrolls, they can know more about your offers, where they can find your socials, blah, blah, blah. One page. But that one page makes you stand out from every other person promoting the same product as you as a representative or distributor in the network marketing space. So you're not pointing people, everyone that you're pointing to that generic company page. You're pointing them to your brand. They get to know you fast. They get to see you as a leader. They get to see that you're different from all the other people who are promoting the same product. And guess who they'll follow? If anything ever, if the boat is shaking and things are breaking, who they'll follow off of that boat? You. Because you stood out. Because you were leading by miles. So don't say you were not one. Right? So if you're not yet part of a group that's focused on your business, it's time to create one. If you're part of a group, it's time to get active. It's time to connect with the admins and make suggestions on how to improve the group. And if that group has admins that have to approve your posts before they are gone live, start your own group. That's all I'll say. If you have a group that is oriented towards your business and you are not the author of that group, and your posts have to be approved before they go live on that group, you need to start your own group, because that will halt your growth. This is what will happen, because it's human nature, and I'm not being nasty, but we have to be realistic. There are some people who just won't let other people grow. They won't let other people shine, and they'll start to hold your posts for days before they let them go public. By then, whatever it is you were saying has passed. Or maybe you were adding somebody and you were letting them know you're adding them, and they hold that notification for days. And remember that now somebody has to accept an invitation to a group before they come live on the group. We have someone who has purchased the den, but they have not accepted the invitation to join the den. I don't know what else to do for them other than I've sent them several emails. Hazel has. We've sent them messenger messages. They see the messages, but they don't seem to actually be able to click the link and accept the invitation to be part of the den. And that's one of the things that maybe Facebook will change back with time. That functionality where somebody has to actually physically accept your invitation to be part of the group. Now, if you have an admin who blocks your invitations, what are you going to do? So you need to be part of groups where freedom is actually free, that you can post. You're not going to be spamming the group. After all, it's a group of like-minded people selling the same product. So you're not going to be spamming the group with your offers and telling people about your amazing product. You're all part of the company. What you're going to do is to showcase the good things about your company and how good network marketing is and how much of a community you are. You support other people, you grow, you celebrate their successes, you talk about trainings, you share trainings, you invite the likes of Julie to your group to train. I would be excited if somebody invited me to their group to train. The only criteria I have is there have to be at least 200 active members in that group for me to come and train for free. I wouldn't charge you the pleasure of training that group, but I'd come and share with you some amazing tips, and of course invite people to the Winning Entrepreneurs Den to learn more. And I'm sure you wouldn't be like, why is she inviting them to the den? Because you want them to grow, right? So let me know if you wish to be joining the Social Creatives Hub. It's going to be resurrected in the next couple of weeks, and it will be somewhere where we incubate Winning Entrepreneurs and Jet Set Academy people. If you want to join, let me know. I'll add you. And if you have a group, go start being the heart and soul of that group. Most of my content is going to be in groups anyway. That's how I roll. I've been doing that for the last 3 months because this group thing started last year. And so I started more and more being active in groups rather than on my personal profile. Once I've done my day's post on my personal profile, chances are seeing me there will be like, I won't be there anyway. Someone else is doing the moderating of the comments. Someone else is moderating the groups, the pages. I'm in the groups. I'm out there being active and attracting other people who are going in the same direction as I. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've got value. Go create events, go create groups, or be active in your groups, because that's where Facebook is going. And tomorrow we'll talk about how to get more shares on at least on your videos. You may not necessarily have your posts shared, because now most people want to control their newsfeed, but you can have your videos shared more and your audios shared more. And that's how you get more people who are not in your network to see you and know about you and what you offer. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Take care. God bless you. Love you guys. Enjoy your bank holiday. There's no sun today. It's raining, but hey ho, let's enjoy the day.